Hi guys! So me uploading has been not a thing, to say the least. I'm gonna try to make it not too boring, but I'm gonna try to also make it very informative. So I don't know how that's gonna work. This is kind of gonna be an update type video. Just kind of talking about what's going on in my life for anybody that cares. I haven't posted in a while. That's nothing new, but there was something floating. I don't know what that is. Anyways, also the light is making a weird thing on the wall, huh? It's that one. Okay, she's off. We're good. I think the last video I posted was in April and it is late June. Last video I posted was my prom video. Before that video, I don't know if I mentioned me getting strep, but I think I was sick the week before that I had strep, and then after the video, the prom video, I had strep again the next week, and for the 2 times I had strep, I took antibiotics, 2 different types, and it went away. But then a little after I started taking the medication for the second time I had strep, I started getting a bunch of red itchy bumps like all over my body, on my back, on my legs, everywhere basically. Literally everywhere. I'll get into that. Anyways, so I didn't know what was going on. It was really weird. Also, I haven't filmed in so long and this is really weird for me. Like, I feel so weird right now. Anyways. And that was the first thing besides strep that was like going wrong. I've talked about it before, but like my mental health sitch like isn't really the best, which I also will go into, but it's all like one thing happening at once, so I don't really know how to organize this in my brain. Just picture it, okay? So I start getting hives all over my body, and then I get a yeast infection because of all the antibiotics I took, because I had strep twice, which was just really cute of me. Like, I just really needed to get a yeast infection. It was really fun. Burned when I peed, and I pee a lot because my bladder is so small, so that was really fun for me. I recommend it. I think everybody should have one at one point. It's just fun. I didn't even know that, but it's actually super common. Like 75% of women get them once in their life at least. Fun fact. Anyways, around that time, I was still going to therapy. I've been going to therapy since like January at this point, so I've been there for a while. And one day, like in the middle of all of that, I went on Instagram Live. I don't know if any of y'all saw it or not, but were asking me questions about like therapy and like my depression and anxiety and stuff. And I've been like recently diagnosed in like January, which is kind of recent, but to me it doesn't feel recent. It's just so long. Anyway. So people were asking me questions and I was answering them on the live. I'm not very scared to like talk about my personal life or anything personal. Like, I'm very open. Like, my channel used to be about my scoliosis, which I was super insecure about, and I still am, but like that's how my YouTube started, because I was like exposing myself basically. So I'm super open with things. I like to be informative. I know that mental health is a very touchy subject. Like, I know that a lot of people think it's like a cutesy thing, or like they think that because a lot of people like a lot of people have it, like they want to fit in and like do this or that. I don't even know what people's mindsets are about that, but a lot of people do like to make it a like relatable, quirky thing. I was really scared of talking about it just because I didn't want it to seem like I was coming across that way. So I was talking about it on live because people were asking me questions, and somebody was like, "You're faking it, like you're so stupid, like you don't have depression or anxiety." That kind of made me spiral really bad. So that's why I kind of stopped posting on Instagram for like a super long time. I post like once a month on there now too. And now Twitter, like I've literally gone MIA because social media is a scary little place. So I was in a really bad mental state, and that same day I went to therapy and I was crying. You know, therapy, you know how that goes. I actually almost never cried in therapy because I was super like, I just spent my whole time talking because I was like, I'm paying for this, I'm not gonna waste my time crying. Anyways, I went to therapy that day and my therapist told me that she was leaving because she was an intern and she was getting another job. So that kind of made me super upset because I get attached to people very quickly. Therapy was like really good for me. I just enjoyed going, and it was something that I really liked I looked forward to, because I felt like it was an extra support system that I could lean on. Starting therapy was really scary for me because it takes me a while to open up, and it's just like super draining almost, for me at least. Like, it was just kind of draining to like push myself to do things I wasn't comfortable with. So when she told me, I was just like, wow, first of all, my best friend, like, you're leaving. And then also just the fact that I would have to do it all over again because I need therapy. I don't rely on it, but it's very helpful to me, or it was. So I don't have a therapist anymore. I haven't for a while now. It seems like forever ago, but it's only been like a month or two maybe. At this point, I think it was like the end of the school year. It was like pretty close, like a week or two left, I think, of school. All of May and April were really bad. So we had been talking about medication and like seeing a psychiatrist and stuff, me and my therapist, before she left. So then I went to see a psychiatrist, and now I'm taking Zoloft. I've been taking it for a month, for sure a month at least. That's been helping neutralize a little bit, if that makes any sense. If y'all want me to talk about that more, I can, but I have a lot to talk about, so I'm gonna continue talking. So remember the hives I was talking about? So I thought that they were because of the yeast infection I had. So we went to my doctor, like my normal doctor, and she didn't know what they were because they're kind of different throughout my body. Like, they're all over my body, like literally head to toe. Like, they're on my scalp, or the patches are on my scalp. They were all over my forehead. They were all, like, I'll put pictures if y'all really want to see. If you don't like seeing skin stuff, skip. Okay. She didn't know what they were, and then I went to a dermatologist, and she was like, okay, don't really know what this is. It's either an allergic reaction from the second medication you took when you had strep, or it's psoriasis. And she said that strep can cause psoriasis, which was super... What? I didn't really know what psoriasis was, but if you guys don't know what that is, it's an incurable skin condition disease thing. It has to do with your immune system, something like that. That's why I got it, because strep, your immune system's like, I don't really know the science. Your skin regenerates a lot faster in certain areas, so it creates like scaly, itchy, like red patches. They're very cute. She said to diagnose me with psoriasis, she had to like do a biopsy where she would take like a chunk of my leg out. I'm not exaggerating, but it's like not as bad as it seems. And then she would give you 2 stitches and then see what you have. And I didn't want to do that at that certain moment because I was like, stitches, scary. So I didn't do that, but she gave me a cream in case it was an allergic reaction. That made the psoriasis, I went too fast. I just gave it away. The tea is spilled. I do have psoriasis. Anyways, just forget I said that on accident. So you're like, when I tell you that I have psoriasis. That helped a lot on my forehead and on my face. Also helped on certain areas that we put it on, but it stopped working. Like, it only worked if you used it consistently. But then if you stopped using it, it would just come back. Like, on my forehead, it's coming back a little bit. You can't see it on camera, obviously, and I'm also wearing makeup, so you can't tell at all. So then we went back to the dermatologist, and then we ended up getting the biopsy. She was doing it, and I felt super sick, and I passed out, but not really passed out, but like basically passed out. I literally like clocked out. Like, my brain stopped working, my heart stopped working, I wasn't breathing. And it was super bad. So, spoiler alert, I have psoriasis, which is super fun. I'm not gonna complain, but it's gonna sound like I'm complaining, or I'm gonna try not to complain, but I might end up complaining. I don't know which of those it's gonna be. But I understand that psoriasis, like, it's not a life-threatening thing. Oh my god, I love how my nose is running super much. Super much. Psoriasis is in my brain. It's in my brain. I also have scoliosis, as y'all know, or you might not know, but I do have scoliosis, and I was diagnosed in like 5th grade with that. I had a brace for 3 years. That really affected me super bad, and I know it's not that deep. Like, I understand it's not a life-threatening thing, but it definitely did change literally everything about me. I was like 5, so like my confidence I wasn't actually 5, I'm just saying I was young. Anyway, like, I didn't really care about how I looked then, and when I had my brace, I was focused on how I looked because I was worried about people seeing my brace because it made me feel weird. I felt like it would make other people feel weird, so I started being super self-conscious earlier than most people, I feel like. I don't know, I feel like if I didn't have it, I wouldn't have cared about how I looked that early. I've been very self-conscious for a very long time. It like affected me for like really bad for like 3 years, and it still affects me now. After I got my brace off, it affected me a little less. It made me feel super alone and really isolated, and it was just not a fun time. So I'm still super self-conscious about that, and like my body is something I'm very not comfortable in or about. When I found out that I had psoriasis, it was kind of like the same exact feeling. It's just so unfortunate. Before I even knew what it was, like it made me feel so gross, because it's just like I feel like I'm trapped in like a body that it's not mine. I don't know how to explain it, and I know it sounds super dramatic, but it's like I'm always itchy. Like it's always bothering me, and I'm always thinking about it because I see it. Like I see it no matter what. Like it's like all over. It's literally in my butt crack. Like it is in my butt crack. Imagine pooping and then having to wipe, and your butt crack starts itching super bad and it bleeds. Fun, right? That is the best thing. But yeah, it's everywhere. So that's what I mean by everywhere. It's also everywhere else. I feel really consumed by it. Like I don't know who I am, and it just makes me super uncomfortable. And when I had my brace, I couldn't wear a lot of things because you would see my brace and it was very noticeable. Like it went like halfway down my butt, and now I can't wear things I like because it shows super prominently. It's just very obvious. Also, my armpit itches because there's psoriasis right there. It's like a patch. But if y'all can see, if there's some peeling right there, which is really cute. It's like this. I don't know if you can really see it, but actually, you can definitely see that. It's usually more red, but it's getting a little less red all over. I don't know if you can see it, because I can't see if it's focused, but it's very obvious. And it's all over my legs. It's really bad on my back too. On my legs. It's just like everywhere. And on my foot too. Look, my foot. That is just so cute. It's itching really bad right now. Sorry, let me just like put my psoriasis cream on my armpit. At least I'm not putting it on my butt crack right now. You're not lucky. I've been thinking a lot about YouTube lately, because I haven't ever been consistent with it. I think the only time I was consistent with it was literally middle school, and that was when I first started at YouTube. I don't know how I have the following I have with the amount of consistency I don't have. I have zero consistency, and I'm kind of struggling a lot with it because I can't tell if I'm stable enough to take it, but I want to use the platform I have to inform people and help people and try to be somebody that people can relate to. Not be like that relatable, quirky person or anything, but just a person that people can see or watch and like feel like they're not alone. I just want to be very helpful, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, like what I want to make videos on. I love makeup, and I know like I'm gonna keep doing makeup videos and everything, but I need to figure out a way to use YouTube in a very productive way as well. Like I really just want to help people, and I feel like makeup isn't making me, like makeup videos aren't making me feel like very fulfilled on this platform, and that's why I haven't been using it as much. I know that me posting random videos like might help some people just because they might be funny to some people, might make them smile and stuff, but I feel like I could be doing a lot more meaningful things. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I want to keep doing YouTube because it's very important to me, and I think I'm really lucky to have the platform I have, even though even if I lost it, like I'm not consistent, I may have lost anybody who watched my videos before or cared about me or whatever. So anyways, that was me just like talking about my situation right now. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for understanding. Bye, thank you for watching, and thank you for waiting and being patient. I'll try to be more active on things. Bye.